Hey everyone, here for another update video. Happy August, everybody. Hope you've been enjoying the content on the channel. As you may have seen, we have been doing nothing but Ninja Gaiden Sigma as a playthrough, and that's going to continue at the same time, same days, Monday, Thursdays at 11 a.m. I can announce that the playthrough will be finished in September. I know that we're so close to the end of that game that I know that I'm going to be able to finish it in September, and because this is the month in August, I'm going to be recording for September, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way it's going to go until the end of the month. So I can also announce that the playthrough that's going to be replacing it is me revisiting Dead Space, which is another one of my incomplete playthroughs. So it feels right because it's going to be in September, and spooky season is going to be upon us. So Ninja Gaiden Sigma is going to be finishing in September, and it will be replaced by Dead Space. It'll be Mondays and Thursdays. I might change the time. I'm still seeing how 11 a.m. is working. I'm going to give it another month. And the Ninja Gaiden Sigma playthrough will stay at that time as well. But when I switch over to Dead Space, I was thinking about trying 10 a.m. So we'll see how that does. Maybe. I might. With that being said, in the conversation of playthroughs, this month is going to mark the return of Quake. I mentioned last month that I was going to try to do it for the middle of July. That didn't work out. I had some issues recording that just because that game is very intense. So it's kind of hard to record a whole bunch of them at once. But I got it done, and it's going to be going up in August. Almost the rest of the game. Almost. I can announce that playthrough will also end in September because there's literally one episode left. Kind of spoilers, but I thought it would be over with by the end of this month, but not quite. There's going to be one more episode, and then it'll be finished in the very, very beginning of September. And then I can also announce that what's going to be replacing that is the return of Final Fantasy 2/4. It's Final Fantasy 4, but the Super Nintendo version in America, which was called Final Fantasy 2. You may know it was actually the very first playthrough that I started on this channel and never finished. I tried 2 times to finish it, and I'm still on the third try now. I still have my save, I believe. I should really double check that. But either way, that's going to be the next playthrough to replace that second one. And then what that'll also mean is that with Quake and Ninja Gaiden Sigma done, and with me restarting Dead Space and Final Fantasy 2/4, all of my pre-recorded playthroughs will now be either done or active, because Dead Space and Final Fantasy 2/4 are the last two that are pre-recorded that I have not finished. So that'll be real nice, especially because I believe Dead Space will be finished before the year's end. Therefore, we'll be getting a brand new playthrough, pre-recorded one anyway. So really, really excited about that because I'm glad that I'm finally getting my workflow in a way that's working well, and I'm getting these old playthroughs done. Right, finish what you started. Another thing that's going to be coming up with this month is that since I believe I have like the workflow of the playthroughs done, I'm not going to do any more than 2 at a time with 2 episodes a week. I think I might bring back Arcade Contender this month. Now, I'm not going to promise that. This is sort of the, pie in the sky, what I want to try to do this month for the channel. That may happen this month, may not. Last month it was the Quake playthrough. This month it's Arcade Contender. What I had been doing earlier this year was I was making it so that it was a Saturday release where you'd get a new episode every Saturday. I am not going to do that anymore just because part of the reason why I have problems finishing things and completing things in a certain time is because I give myself a time limit and then I can't stick to that time limit. So I'm just not going to do it. In terms of having normal, regular content, that's what the playthroughs are going to be for. I'll record them ahead of time, literally a month ahead of time, and you will always get that content. Arcade Contender, it'll be ready when it's ready. that's pretty much it. When it's ready, I'll put it up, let you guys know on the channel, make a post about it perhaps, and you can go and check it out. It'll when you see it there on the channel, it'll be there. I think it's best if I just don't try to stick to a schedule in order to keep that series going. It doesn't really need one anyway, and then it also allows me to be timely in case there's like a new fighting game or a new DLC, and I want to make an Arcade Contender episode for that. Then I can just put it up whenever I want, instead of adhering to a schedule that maybe wouldn't be productive towards, catching something while it's timely. Final thing I want to talk about that I'm going to try to do is the main thing that's new that I'm going to be trying to do in August is I'm going to bring back streaming in terms of doing playthroughs. Yes, my pre-recorded stuff is going to be done pretty soon, but my streamed playthroughs, I'm not even close. There are so many. I think there's like 18 games that I've not finished. So the way that I had been doing things, specifically with Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is a playthrough I've been streaming, was I was putting up the VODs and then also releasing later on edited like YouTube ready versions of them that were like half an hour long, maybe a little bit longer. I am not going to do that right now. Right now, all I'm going to do is just post up the VODs here on YouTube once I finish streaming on Twitch. A quick side note about that. I have Twitch as my main streaming platform because I want to have some sort of alternative in case something were to happen to YouTube. I don't put all my eggs into one basket, so to speak. That being said, I know Twitch has relaxed their regulations on when content from Twitch can be posted on other platforms. However, right now I'm currently streaming mostly with just the PlayStation 5. And they don't allow for restreaming. They don't have multiple streamings at once as a feature. So because of that, I can't really do that. I do have some playthroughs that are streamed that I have to use my computer with. Those are some of the older games and usually are not in 1080p, but like 720p. I'm going to look into maybe streaming on both platforms using that, but I'm not going to promise anything. My computer is kind of a potato, and if it doesn't work, then I don't want that stopping me from just doing it. Because I could always just stream on Twitch and then upload the VOD on YouTube later. Right now, the plan is I just stream. No schedule, no nothing. Just get in the habit of streaming regularly. No locked time, no locked day. Just try to do it a lot. Like, I got a month. Let's see if I can just do it like 4 times, right? Like maybe once a week even. Even that number, I'm not going to adhere myself to that. Let's just try to get it regularly done. That's the goal. And post up the VODs once I've done that, and once I've made them ready, like a thumbnail and metadata and all that. And only focus on the incomplete playthrough. So I'm not going to be streaming fighting games like I normally do. Just going to do incomplete playthroughs because I got too many to go through, man. And I got to get some of this shit done. So with that, that's pretty much the update. Upcoming playthroughs, the schedule for the playthroughs, maybe Arcade Contender, and VODs for the upcoming streams I'm going to be doing on Twitch. That's pretty much that's pretty much it. That's the update for August. Hopefully you are all well, and I hope you are all enjoying the content. Please let me know in the comments of this video if there's anything you would like me to consider for the upcoming months for content ideas that I may bring back. If you've checked out the channel, you'll see some of the other stuff I've done. Hell, you can even give me new ideas. Maybe one of your new ideas would coincide with one of my old ideas, and it would be better. You never know. So that's the update. That's how things are going. I've been noticing views have been fairly decent, considering that I'm not doing shorts, which usually helps promote the longer videos. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Peace and love, gamers and players. Colorwind out.